Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J. Live from the Den. Legacy Internet Radio. Thanking everybody for continuing to rock with us here on the show tonight. 804-402-2893. The phone lines are now open. 804-402-2893 is the number to dial to be a part of tonight's discussion.
All right, Legacy Internet Radio family. Again, this is your girl, the First Lady, comedianess Lissa P. Ow, ow. So,
Roof.
Wait a minute. No, you did not just bark.
I was thinking the same thing.
Did you really just bark
bark
after my ow, ow?
Yeah, I've been waiting to do that for like months.
Yeah, that's okay.
I said the next time she come in the building, she do that, I'm a bark.
That's okay.
But it was a small bark, like a chihuahua.
Yeah,
it wasn't like
a little
a
hot
pit
dog.
bull.
Yeah,
No,
I ain't want to do a big
dog.
one, not just yet.
Oh.
I mean, that's okay. Well,
Not
dogs
just
got to
yet.
do what they got to do. So again, before we left, again, we like to thank Miss Teresa Flats for coming in and speaking on her event that's coming up this Sunday, again, August the 14th at the Hilton Garden. It's called A Taste of Sin Fashion Preview. Again, actor Christian Keys will be in the building. Chef Jay Ponder, who is a celebrity chef. He has been the personal chef for Bruce Willis, for the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and he's also been on the show Chopped. So again, you can check out Miss Flats. Her event again is this Sunday, August the 14th. Yours truly, comedian Miss Lissa P, will be hosting. But another sexiness that's in the Legacy Internet Radio Den. It's one of my sweet new favorites, who I had the pleasure of meeting just 2 weeks ago. Again, I will go over her just long scroll of successes. Again, she is a graduate of George Mason University. She is the owner of Especially For You Thrift and Consignment Boutique here in the RVA area. She is also the host of her own talk show, Especially For You, with blank blank, because I won't say her name right now, which airs every Friday on Comcast 95 and Verizon 36. And she is also known as the Woman Empowerment Specialist. We have in the building, in the Legacy Internet Radio building, Miss Maiesha Hawkins. Hey, boo.
Hey, boo.
How are you?
I'm well, and you?
I am so fantastic, and I'm even more fantastic because you're here with us.
Thank you for the invite. I'm so excited. I've been excited all weekend.
Let me tell you.
Tell me.
I just, like I said, from the first time that I met you, your presence was just so welcoming. I mean, it's like I already knew you. Again, once I found out that you did have a sister named Melissa.
Yes, I do. Shout out to Melissa.
Hey, Melissa. I was like, oh, yeah, so she is really my big sister in my head. Even though we're the same age, I really think. But anyway, yeah.
It's okay.
But I'm so happy that you're here.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
So much for being here. First, I want you to go ahead and shout out who you said that you needed to shout out before we even get started.
Before we even
we're going
get
to get
started.
the respect out there. So go
I
ahead,
know, yeah,
man.
I have to give respect. I have to give respect to my supporters. So, of course, I have to give a shout out to my mom.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
Shout out to my sister, Melissa.
Hey, Melissa. Hey,
Shout out to the twins, McKee and Makai.
Hey, McKee and Makai.
I'm sure they're listening.
Yeah, hey.
Hey, guys. I hope you're listening. Shout out to all of my close friends and family. Shout out to my beautiful, dynamic sorors of Delta Sigma Theta sorority.
Oh, yeah.
Big shout out to those ladies. Shout out to my line sisters, Fall 99, Omicron Road chapter at George Mason University. So big shout out to those beautiful ladies. Shout out to Kendall. Shout out to Sherelle. Shout out to Erico. Shout out to Noah. A big super shout out to Mr. Larry, the original
Mr.
Ghost.
Larry, the
Yeah,
original.
Ghost.
Yes.
The real Ghost. Hashtag the
real
Ghost. The
Ghost.
real Ghost. So shout out to Latanya Alcove. Shout out to Deidre. Deidre is the president of a new nonprofit organization that's on the rise, Touching One Life at a Time. So shout out to her.
Okay.
Yeah, I got shout outs to just everybody.
I'm glad we wait to the end, girl, because we said this jank was over at 9:30. We would have still been at 10:45.
I know. So
with Maiesha shout outs.
I do have to give a shout out to my boy. To my boy Leroy Wilkinson, who was my technician over at Comcast, who makes sure my elbows are not ashy.
Hey, let me tell you, it's nothing more unsexy than some white elbows on a black person.
Negative. That is not a good thing.
Just letting you know.
So, yes, I have to give a shout out to Marcus J. also for the invite. I appreciate it.
That is so sweet.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Oh, he had to put his lips in there.
I know he got some sexy lips, too. I'm looking at him from across the table. I'm like,
Okay, wait.
Well, you know, what can I say?
Let us push this bottle back.
Yes.
Okay, but no. Let's get into you.
Let's get into me.
I need for Miss Maiesha to say and to tell us, the Legacy Internet Radio family, who is you? Who is Maiesha? What you do? I mean, who are you?
Well, let me start by saying that people's perception is definitely their reality. And
hey,
you know,
preacher just now. Hey,
hallelujah, hallelujah. Is that the Ciroc?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
they gave me a wonderful spread. They must know that my alter ego belongs in AAU.
Okay, that's okay. Okay, so who is Maiesha?
So again, as I was saying, people's perception is always their reality until they get to know me.
Right.
I would say that contrary to what people think or believe, I am a mother. I am a college graduate. I am a business owner. I am a sister. I am a friend. I am a sorority sister. And most importantly, I am a child of God. I am perfectly imperfect.
Isn't that something? That's just like, I said a little thing, I'm a sinner saved by grace. Is that the same thing almost?
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take the wheel, Jesus.
Okay, and you know, in that you were saying that you are an owner of your own business, and that business would be especially for you.
Yes.
Consignment Boutique. And let me just tell you, I already showed you some shoes that I wanted.
Consider it done.
So I really need to put that order in.
And what size are you again?
I would be. It's higher than an 8, but lower than a 10.
I understand.
Yeah. No, but for real talk.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm a 9, but
Not
I
a problem.
appreciate it. But okay, so owner of your own boutique.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
I think about 5 years ago. I would say about 5 years ago, I started just purchasing clothes, shoes, bags, handbags, and I just started over 5 years ago, just purchasing things. And one day, actually about 60 days ago, I've been literally like 60 days ago, I decided to just walk out on faith and open up this boutique. Okay. It initially started out online about a year ago, and back in April, actually, a change in my employment with corporate America kind of took a turn. Okay. And so, what better way to recession-proof yourself? I have probably, I'm not going to say how much inventory, but I had enough inventory to say, okay, I can open up a store. Oh. So I took a leap of faith about 60 days ago and opened up, especially for you, Thrift and Consignment Boutique, which is a couture boutique. So I specialize in high-end, authentic merchandise apparel for women and men. The store is actually located at 921 Hull Street, Suite 5, which is in the South Side area,
in Richmond,
directly across from the Manchester Court Building.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, so in your boutique, do you fit all? What are your sizes? What do you carry?
Well, I'm a borderline, thick girl, so.
Hey, watch out for the thick girls. Yes.
Yes. So, it might have a little bias with my plus size girls, but I definitely, 2 to 32 is definitely in the house. So, just to give you an idea of some of the designers that I'm currently showcasing in the shop, Marnie, Ralph Lauren, I have some Tahari. There's You like Tahar? I have it from Tahar, and you know that's really high end. Yes, sure. Yes.
I get it from my mama.
You get it from your mama?
Yeah.
That's a new voice, everybody, that just jumped into the room.
Sorry.
That's our sister Dee Dee. What's up, Dee Dee?
Hey,
Yeah.
And actually, Dee, she's one of your sorors as well. Yeah.
Oh, why you had to do all that? Why you had to do all
That's
that?
awesome. Let the love be spread.
Let the love be spread.
Don't be jealous.
Yes.
Don't be jealous, Lord.
I got a bruh in the room.
You got
I got a bruh in the room.
Okay.
Not with that bark.
Okay,
Oh,
so anyway,
okay.
getting back to Miss Maiesha. So your boutique. Okay, so excuse me. Okay, great, thanks. So you now have a location for your boutique.
Yes.
Are you still online? Are you still able to purchase things online?
Yes.
Okay.
The website is under construction.
Okay.
Hopefully within the next 7 to 10 business days, we will be able to relaunch the website fully.
Awesome.
I do offer free shipping. So
free,
What?
free,
Look.
free. Oh, for
free
a
shipping
great
because who
love.
likes to pay shipping? Like
Nobody.
you get your total and you see that look ugly $5.99. You're like,
That's
really?
enough to make me cancel my order. $6? No, I don't want this.
Yeah. So, but yes, I do offer free shipping. I do some personal design and consulting. So if there's something specific that you want in Nordstrom's or Neiman Marcus or, any of those high-end stores, Bloomingdale's, Jay, give me a call.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so what are your hours for your shop?
11 to 7, Monday through Friday. Saturday, I'm normally there about 12, and I stay at about 6 or 7. It just depends.
So are you a stylist? So like if I said, Maiesha, I need an outfit for Sunday, will you actually go out and get the clothes for me? Or
I sure will.
type, or you just say, come to the shop and let me show you what I got?
Combination of both. You can come to the shop because I may have something in the shop.
Right.
Or you can, give me an idea of what you want, like what designer you want, and I'll shoot you a couple of pictures or images of something I've come up with. And if you say yay or nay, you got it.
Okay, so let me ask you for the fitting and doing the shopping for others. Have you, or I know you have, so can you tell me about let's not call these people crazy, your most challenged customer, someone that, you didn't have to hurt their feelings, but you had to let them down with the truth. So have you ran across any of those thus far within the last 5 years?
Well, women, we're hard,
Yes.
right? So
Yes,
sometimes...
No.
Oh.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I'm not really. I would like to think that I'm a personable person. Right. My professional experience has afforded me the opportunity to work with different cultures.
Okay.
And I've traveled outside of the United States, so I'm acclimated, very well with, diversity.
Can we say where those travels have been, some places?
Yep, I've traveled to Italy.
Oh,
yes. So I have a few stamps on my passport.
Okay, stamp.
Shug.
Okay, stamp your food. Close the Italy and spaghetti. That's all.
Yes. In my recent professional position, I was the test coordinator of 32 Indians. So, yeah.
What does that consist of? Excuse me?
Yeah.
Training them to say my...
Go ahead.
My name is John Carter.
Really?
With an accent.
Really?
So,
wow.
Yeah, so, working with people tends to come natural with me.
Okay.
Ain't no half stepping with Marcus J live from the Den. Legacy Internet Radio. Get a couple of the folks that are checking us out on the live stream. Get some love out there. Chanel is checking us out on the live stream.
Hey, Chanel.
Chanel says peace to us. My high school guidance counselor, Miss Jackson, is checking us out. What's up, Miss Jackson?
Hey, Miss Jackson.
Yeah. Shout out to them and shout out to everybody that's listening to us right now. 804-402-2893 is the number to dial if you want to call us up.
Okay, so from your boutique, so where do you feel like that you want your boutique to go from here? Do you feel like that you want to open more stores here in the RVA area? Do you want to spread outside of the RVA area, or where do you see the future especially for you?
I would definitely like to spread my wings. I had a vision of possibly maybe franchising it. in the near, I would say within the next 2 to 3 years, that would be something that I would consider maybe franchising it and giving women the opportunity to, launch their own small consignment shop.
Awesome. I want to also make sure that I shout out my girl, Miss Taya. Hey, Taya, listening to us out there in Vegas, boo.
Las Vegas.
We love you, Taya. Thank you so much for tuning in. You're always with us. Thank you. So you say you want to venture out and you want to franchise. That's awesome. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, let me ask you this question. Would you hire family members to run your stores?
I would hire just one.
That would be you, Melissa. I'm just telling you.
But
Melissa,
maybe two.
It would be you.
It would be
you,
two.
Melissa.
I would hire my mom.
Oh, yeah. Yes, you got to hire your mama.
Oops.
Yes.
But yeah, I would hire
live streaming.
Mom, and I would hire Melissa because I do know that without a shadow of a doubt that they both have my best interests at heart. Yeah. So they're very trustworthy. So yeah, I would definitely hire only those two.
That is awesome. That is very good. So, okay, we would definitely hire you, Mr. 3375 for security.
Looking all sexy over there.
Oh boy, let's slide.
That's right. I'll bring it on.
Slide that thing.
I'm trying to tell. I was the man when I was working in women's shoes at Macy's. I'm trying to tell you, I had top sales.
Maiesha,
they need to hire me too because I sold hosiery as a 14-year-old.
Oh yeah. So let me stretch out my legs.
Yeah. You'd be surprised how many ladies don't know what size bra they wear. But when you got a 14-year-old telling you, it's a little uncomfortable.
Again, you guys, you're listening to Legacy Internet Radio here at Ain't No Half Steppin' with Marcus
Ain't
J.
No Half Steppin'.
We are sitting here talking to the wonderful Miss Maiesha Hawkins. Now, from your boutique, especially for you, Thrift and Consignment, you also host a TV show.
I did do some hosting
that is aired here every Friday on Comcast 95 and Verizon 36, and that is also called Especially for You with Miss Maiesha Hawkins. Mm-hmm. Tell me how you got into talking, girl.
It's
how
crazy.
You people putting that beautiful face on the tube.
Thank
I
you.
See a chocolate kiss.
Yes.
How did it come about?
You know what? It's crazy because I still don't actually remember, but vaguely, I was doing my launch party back in May. I was doing my launch party. I did my launch party, and I was advertising my launch party, and a gentleman by the name of Wendell Moss invited me on his show to advertise and promote my launch party. Right, and so I went on his show, say, hey, how you doing? I'm new to the business, new to the area. Please come out and support. And about 2 or 3 weeks after that, I received a phone call, and the gentleman, give a shout out to Martin Stiff over at Comcast, asked me if I was interested in hosting a show. And I was like, me host a show? Like, really? I've never hosted a show. So he was like, I think you'd be great. So I'm like, okay, cool. Initially, I was slotted for October.
Okay.
And then about 2 weeks prior to July the 1st, he called and said, look, I need you to host next week. So I'm like, really?
Wow.
So I'm Wonder Woman, Superwoman. So I just went into my time capsule and I just twirled, shook.
Twirled and swirled.
And I was able to, for the last 6 weeks, come up with a successful show.
Isn't that awesome? And how do you feel about hosting now? Is it something that you feel like you can get used to, or is it just something you're going to like touch and go on, or you feel like it's something you want to really stick with?
It's something I want to really stick with. It allows me to, as a lot of people would say, really show my personality.
Yes, ma'am.
One of my line sisters sent me a text the other day and was like, oh, so you're the new black Ellen DeGeneres. I was like, but I like men.
Yes.
So shout out to JV, my sorority sister, my line sister. So I have a little comedy in me.
Yes, you do.
Do I?
Yes, you do. I'm telling you, it's just so there, and your personality is just so. Before we even started talking, I looked at Marcus and I was like, yo, she is just going to take this segment. She's just going to take it. I don't even know why I'm really going to be talking.
No, you're doing great.
No, but seriously, just your personality is so
you.
great. That's the first thing that attracted me to you. I was like, yo, she hype like me.
Yeah.
I love it. It's exciting. Yeah.
Miss Jackson says, Miss Jackson's still listening, and she said hello to everybody.
Hey,
Miss Jackson.
She also said that she would like to visit the boutique when she's in the Richmond area, but she would love to check it out when it's online.
Sure.
So she's definitely showing some love and some support. Thank you, Ms. Jackson.
Thank you so much, Ms. Jackson.
Ms. Jackson. And also, continuing on your show, I see that you have had many guests on your show, many very each one has been very interesting, but I think one that has been, that really caught my attention is the one that you just had here recently. That was with The Real Ghost. Could you please tell everyone who The Real Ghost is and what the dealio is about that?
Well, everybody know that last Friday I did a show, which was my last show until my next segment.
Okay.
That show was with a guy by the name of Larry Johnson. I think that's his last name. I'm trying to make sure. Forgive me if I'm messing your last name up, but
that's okay. We'll correct it before the end of the show. So either way, we got you, bro.
We got another shout out to give that's checking us out on Facebook Live. One of my big cousins listening. My big cuz Rich, what's up, brother? Is checking us out. He said we funny as hell up here.
What's up, RJ?
He's checking us out right now.
Send you a bill. You shouldn't have said that.
Yes, sir.
I know. You better delete your comment.
What's up, big cuz?
We charge.
So last Friday, I had the opportunity. I want to give a shout out to Noy, a good friend of mine. He and I were talking about my last show, and honestly, I had no idea or clue who I was going to bring on.
Right.
And he was like, I'm friends with this guy named, with the guy Larry. I'm like, Larry? Like, who the hell is Larry?
Everybody know a Larry.
Everybody know Larry. My uncle name is Larry. So I'm like, who the hell is Larry? Like,
you didn't think it was your uncle Larry, did you?
I mean, you never know.
It could have been. Okay.
I got, Uncle Larry. Shout out to Uncle Larry.
You're crazy.
Big shout out to Uncle Larry. But I didn't think it was my uncle, but he was like, the movie Power, he's the real ghost. He's actually suing 50 Cent for the right to power. And I was like, you know him? Really? I'm like, how the hell? I don't know him. I know everybody.
Exclusive.
Child. I was like, thank you, Jesus. Won't he do it?
Yes, he did.
And he did it.
So tell us about that exclusive interview that you had with the Real Ghost.
With the Real Ghost. So shout out to you, Real Ghost, Mr. Larry. I want to thank you again for a uncut, heartfelt interview. He was a really, really nice guy. He is a really nice guy. Yeah. But we sat down for about 45 minutes to an hour, and we talked about. He actually walked me through, his past, and he was incarcerated, and he talked about all of these books that he authored. He authored about 8 books.
Wow.
Yeah, and he talked about one day he had did a transcript. He handed the transcript to Nikki Turner. Okay. Everybody knows Nikki Turner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, we all know Nikki Turner.
Hopefully I don't get a lawsuit out.
I'm pretty sure you.
I ain't got none.
No.
Let me just put that disclosure out there. Really? So, he talked about how he handed over the transcript to Power, and his street name is Ghost. So he's the Real Ghost. That's why I started this hashtag The Real Ghost, because his street name, Larry, is also known as Ghost. He's Ghost. Okay. And so he said, a couple of years later, he got a phone call from actually someone that was in his transcript that is now an actor on the sitcom.
Wow.
Right.
Okay.
And she phoned him. He said like 2:30 in the morning, was like, hey, I'm looking at myself. And he was like, what you talking about? So, of course, he had to turn on and look at it. And there, behold, was his whole transcript. And so I asked him straight out, so, how did 50 Cent end up with this transcript? And he said, I gave it to Nikki Turner. And everybody know that Nikki Turner and 50 Cent are business partners. It ain't hard. 1 + 1 is what?
2.
2.
Bang.
Well, if you know like I know, it's 4, but wow. Okay.
So, so, that's where it all originated from. So as it stands today, they're in litigation.
Okay.
There are legal proceedings against, I'm assuming, Nikki.
Okay.
I'm assuming 50 Cent, as he said, Power Stars, all of that whole, entourage. He confirmed that there's over 136 exhibits. And what I mean by exhibits, he talks about these exhibits includes detail for detail, like names, scenes, people who are all affiliate, in his transcript as it relates to power.
Power. Isn't that something? Okay. So that was, what a great way to end your season.
Awesome way to end my season.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, we took some pictures. We exchanged phone numbers. We're going to do some things as an extension of that interview. His books will be featured in the shop. So please, everybody, come out and support this brother. 8 books. From a brother, from the streets at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So he has a story like we all do. But one thing that I notice we lack as a community, as a culture, is support. I'm going to call it like I said.
Yes. Please call it out. Yes.
Yeah, and it's not the Ciroc. No,
it's definitely not the Ciroc. That's something that we push here at Legacy Internet Radio about support. Yeah. Even not only even support from the outside, you need support from the inside first, because your support from the inside is going to put it out there to the people on the outside, and they're going to push it for you. So yes, I totally agree with what you mean and what you say about support, because they need to come to your boutique. They need to support the Black-owned Maiesha Hawkins. You know what I'm saying? They need to tune into your show where you have interviews, exclusive interviews with people that they would have never got the exclusives from,
right? And it's more to come. It's more to come.
Yeah, plenty more, because you're going into another season. You got was it rehired, rebooked, re-signed to a new season? Do you know when your new season starts?
I don't. I probably would know probably by the end of the week. I should know probably by Friday what the next season is going to look like and when it's going to air. But I'm excited. I'm excited about it.
You should be. You definitely should be, because we're going to be following you.
I'm going to be following you guys,
as a lot of us
too.
already do. But before we go to our next break, because on the other side of this break, before we close, we got some fun fact questions for Miss Maiesha.
Oh, wow.
But before we go to the break, I want to ask you, how did you get the title of being the Woman Empowerment Specialist?
A few friends, a few family members, and it's a vision. I'm a woman. I have a past. I ain't no quiet girl, and I would never proclaim to be one. Okay. I do have a story. Have I messed up? Yes, I have. Have I, failed? Yes, I have. Have I, felt alone? Yes, I have. Have I been in some failed relationships? Yes, I have. Right. Have I dated some hustlers? Yes, I have. But through it all, my spirit has never forsaken me. And I always, I got to give a shout out to my mom, because although we have this tug of war relationship, I think it's important for her to know today on this station, that a lot of things that you say and a lot of things that you have done do stick with me. It's the power and the empowerment from her. It's the power and empowerment from my grandmother. It's the power and empowerment from my sorority sisters. Hell, it was the power and the empowerment from attending a predominantly white university that has allowed me to grow and continue to grow into who I am. It's my ability and the exposure of being the only black among 40 Indians. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So I've been in situations, professionally and personal, that I've had to dig into my own soul and just kind of tap into my own strength to be able to sit down and have an intelligent conversation with women who may not feel or be as empowered.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
so
ma'am.
It's my destiny to speak greater into you, primarily women, you know what I'm saying, and young women, because I'm not perfect. I'm perfectly imperfect. I'm flawed as hell.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Ma'am.
And I do have a story, and I understand. You understand?
Yes.
So I think it's important that women know that there are other women that are like them.
I so feel you, and I feel like right now I need to pass around a collection plate, because I feel like I was touched just now. So
you're laying it on thick.
No. But let me just tell you, yes, I so feel it, and like I said, from the first time that you spoke, when you opened your mouth, just the power that came out behind your voice, I was like, dang. Yes, ma'am. I felt like I wanted to pick my afro out and put on, put a pick in that jank.
And I get that a lot. And it's a gift and a curse. And I struggle with it, because, again, people's perception of that strong voice, people's perception of that articulation is that I'm bossy, or I don't know how to talk to you, or I'm talking down. No, I'm actually speaking life into you. I'm actually speaking empowerment into you. Yes. And don't be so shallow and don't be so deflective. You understand what I'm saying? Yes. So I'm not here to break you down or tear you down. I'm here to lift you up and empower you. to be the best that you can be.
Lift you up and dress you at the same
damn time.
Ain't that something?
Won't he do it?
Yes, he will. Legacy Internet Radio. You are listening to my girl, your girl, our
Them
family,
deltas,
Miss
boy.
Maiesha
Them deltas,
Hawkins.
them deltas.
We
Them
are
deltas.
going to. Y'all got something to say? Oh, heck of a minute in the back.
Here come you guys.
Mr. 3375 or Marcus J. Do y'all have something y'all want to say to the beautiful Maiesha before we go to break?
I just wanted to
y'all look
get-
like y'all
All I'm
slobbing on the
saying
mic.
is, what happened to the brothers? Like, I can't go in the boutique and get a shirt
Yes. Actually, you'll be able to go online.
and get a shirt.
I mean, you can come in the boutique. I'll dress you too.
I mean, okay.
Take pictures.
As long as it ain't no skirt and high heels.
Oh no, I can put you in some Ted Bakers. You know, I can put you in a fresh pair of Cole Haans. Yes, and save you all at
So
the
you
same
hear
time.
that, fellas? We got some stuff in the boutique.
Yes.
Yeah. How about, and there's big guys, I'm not a
Yes,
small
come
person.
on. I don't discriminate. I don't turn nothing down but my collar.
Okay,
Okay,
cool.
you heard it.
That's right.
You heard it.
That's right. Skinny girls ain't in style no more, DD.
This is not so wrong.
I've never been in style.
Yeah, wait a minute. First of all, you've always been in style from the time you were born, so shut that down. Thank you so much.
What the hell
Right,
did you
skinny
just
girls
say
aren't
over
in
there,
style.
man?
And I know that. That's why I'm trying. I'm
Marcus J.
drinking everything I can.
Trying to eat.
Jay, you got
I
anything
sure
you want to
am.
say
You
before we go
remember-
to
I don't know if
break?
you seen Fat Girls movie. She was trying to eat at the end. She was like, I'm trying to get me an African dude. too.
Yeah, I remember that.
Marcus J.
You finna get punched in the face or kicked or
Yeah, that's
something,
what we're trying to
man.
move on. Marcus J, you got anything you want?
Yeah, we got a couple of hits in social media. Well, actually, from Facebook Live, we see y'all. We gonna get your comments in now. Kendall says, "Congratulations to you all. Love you, Maiesha. #1 supporter. Hashtag #1 supporter."
Thank you.
My cousin Richard's still listening. He says, "Love me," and shout out to all of you guys.
Hey.
He also says he really respects you.
Thank
And
you.
your movement. You know that he's got the same kind of story. He's got a very similar story.
Okay, cool.
So he's saying
Well,
that.
Is he here in
Jay?
Richmond?
He's not. He's home in my hometown of Jersey City, New
I'm
Jersey.
coming up. Is he safe?
You'd have to ask him. You'd have to ask. You'd have to ask him that. Taya out in Vegas is thanking us for the shout out,
Say it, love
Hey,
you.
Taya.
Love you.
and Juan is listening. Juan says, "Perfectly imperfect." Yes, speak, my sister.
Thank you.
And Marquis says, it says Maiesha's son. Hey,
It's my-
yeah,
How you doing? I have one over here too.
yeah. What you got?
I got Sally. Hey, Sally. Sally and I used to work together at
Sally, boo.
CCO Mortgage. So shout out to all of my former co-workers at CCO Mortgage. Shavonda. Happy. Yeah.
Happy?
What's today?
That's a
Monday.
Happy
the
Monday.
8th.
Happy
8/8.
Monday.
The Ciroc.
It's the Ciroc.
8/8.
It's the Ciroc.
Yeah. Hey.
Yes. On the other side of the Ciroc, though,
I want to get one shout out before we go.
Okay.
Okay.
For the first time listening, I want all y'all to say what's up to my mom. She's on.
Yo, what's up, mom? Hey, mommy.
3675,
Yeah,
mommy.
Hey,
Yeah,
Mom.
Hey, mom. Hey, look, man.
And trust me, I'm gonna get a phone call later with all this alcohol talk.
Oh, really?
You just,
Mama, it's your son.
just-
Mama,
Yeah.
it's your
It's
son.
your son.
you know your boy.
Yeah.
You know him. You know how he do and whatnot.
Yep,
so.
on the other side of this, though, Legacy Internet Radio, please stay tuned, come back, because, again, on the other side, we have some fun fact questions for Miss Maiesha. And, of course, we're going to get on other topics that we have here at Aint. Now have Steppin with Marcus J.
Hey, this is Warren Ballantyne, the #1 truth writer in America, and I'm listening to my man, my brother, Marcus J, right here on Legacy Internet Radio.